Alright. Let's continue through. The last fight. Let's hope this one doesn't suck anywhere near as bad as the last one did. Worry is writ plain on Yana's face. After what happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can locate Naomi via her terminal. I'm thinking the president kidnapped the kid. Hackermans. She's outside Everkeep. Pray for non-sucking, which is antithetical to my usual prayers. Yeah, see, we don't mind sucking. We mind sucking with teeth. That fight sucked with, like, alligator jaw. She's never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. Sorry, Andy, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests she's somewhere in East Yassilani. Alright, let's see. How are we going? It's not king shame spec. Someone wants that alligator jaw, and that's okay. Groovy, no one should want that alligator jaw. Consensual rough play is nice. Actual mutilation from that rough play? No. No, 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 no. That's not okay. When harm comes from it, like actual substantial harm, no. That's not good. Yeah, that's on that was on the my Nintendo thing. According to the signal, the uni should be in this area. Okay. Uni, you have me so worried. What are you doing here? Sorry, a Trupe contacted me. She said saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. So 2 years from now. Forgive me, Naomi. I didn't want to use you, but I had no choice. Trope, please don't do this. We're kind of memeing here, but there's a really good deal of philosophical work that addresses what counts as harm, how that ought to be considered in an ethical theory. That's fair, yeah, I get that. It's too late, there's no going back. If you won't back down, neither will I. At the start, I thought it strange that you tried to take another's life to save your own. The truth is, you weren't trying to save yourself. No, you want to save the man you love. Only him. Every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonecrosis. Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Howling Blade, Ritsara, is no different. He'd choose to remain at the Arcadian rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. Uh-oh. No, not you, too. Uni warned me that this might happen, but I had to stop you. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the pair of you. I kind of want the kid voiced by Danny DeVito. Uni. I'm sorry, Uni. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. Treatment for psychonecrosis that doesn't require Andy's soul. I believe I found it. What? But I scoured the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadian's archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military's research logs. And there I came across something called the regeneration factor. Regeneration factor? What is it? When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery. As part of life's design. Apparently, Lindblom scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. But that was centuries ago. Does the stimulant even still exist? As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in a report that its formula has been determined. Problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further, and for this, we'll need your help, Eutrope. For what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. Do you really think you're the first person to try and kill me? More than once. More than a few people before you have tried, and been far closer to being successful, I might add. I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. Again, I don't take it personally. A lot of people try to kill me. She's only fainted, thank goodness. You'd best take her home so she can rest. I think Yana's manifested the illness as well. We need to figure out the formula for the stimulant as soon as possible. Job is resting upstairs. Her psychonecrosis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still until we can treat her. You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now. Sorry, Naomi, but I couldn't just stand there and let Eutrope harm Andy. I could have stopped her myself, you know. Promise, I need to practice what I've been preaching to everyone. Seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you'll have to let us know, alright? Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadian will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. The first being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him for Eutrope's sake, not least of all. How can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies? It so happens that I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from from competition. Ah, so we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadian. They play their own game. Exactly. With the people's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion will be hard-pressed to refuse. And once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. How will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from him for a while now, and the Arcadian wouldn't cooperate with us. We'll ask Honey to help. She hosts a broadcast of her own watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. Contact Honey right now. She's on board. We're going to lie in wait in Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. I'll stay here and look after your trophy. Best of luck to you. Alright, so now we gotta go convince him to retire if we beat him, so that he doesn't die too. No more deaths. Where are we headed? Oh, the coffee shop is where we're headed. We're into Starbucks. All the way over to Starbucks. When he's ready to go, just give her the word and we'll set our scheme in motion. Ah, there you are. Now all the performers are in place. It's time to steal the audiences. I mean, begin our broadcast. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honey Bee Lovely, with a special edition of This'll Sting. The fucking marker up in the corner. We have a pair of very distinguished guests, the fabulously fierce Black Cat and the unstoppable upstart Andy. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Andy's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade. Oh, huh? What's this about now? Andy wants to say something to you. Loser of our match has to retire. Be taken aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring. It's the whimpering wolf, afraid of losing. You're naive to think I'll play it into your hands. It's weak for a champion, if you ask me. I bet he's really just afraid to lose. Now, he clearly has no confidence. How do you break down the face? You play the heel. Your champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge. So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. So tell me, what gives your life meaning? Helping those in need. You're a kind-hearted soul, but you can't help everyone, and sometimes people don't want your help, even if you offer it to them, even when you offer it to them. In any case, if that's what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up should you lose. If you agree, then we have a wager. Do you hear that, dear viewers? Their hotly accepted clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. We managed to pull it off, and it was no small part thanks to the nearby customers. Did we do well, Miss Honey? Paid chatters, chat. These were paid chatters. Hate to see it. It's actually real. Paid chatters do exist. Well, yes, you did extremely well. Thank you all so much for your help. Paid chatters. I can't believe it. So that's how it is. You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you. For everyone's sake and Brut's memory, see to it that you send the Howling Blade into retirement. Right, all that's left is to win. Come, let's head to the green room. This is it, Andy, the Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. Family matters. More crit gems, please. The Lone Wolf. Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do the same this time. Oh, we get a character introduction. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponent. Lone Wolf of the Arcadian, the Howling Blade. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for his unparalleled skill with the blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles the crowds with his fantastical ring and blade of pulsing light. The soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times. Now, march into the wolf's den, Andy, and show him that you're no mere prey. The rabbit and the wolf. What a title match. Let's see if it's good. I can only hope it can't possibly be worse than the last one was. Trophy could be here to watch. I'm sure she'd be cheering you on. Do it for her as well. Do it for her, chat. You climb the ranks of the cruiserweight tier to reach the title match. The stakes could not be higher. With that which gives your life's purpose on the line, the match between the unenhanced warrior and the howling blade has all of Alexandria on the edge of their seats. It's time to see once and for all who will come out on top, the lone wolf or the undefeated upstart. Oh, my gear's noticeably low. We should probably go work on that. Forgot to repair. How bad? Oh, yeah, our gear's fucked, chat. Our gear is fucked. $7,000 gil repair bill. Our gear was down to fucking 15%. Ugh.
With his fearless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the cruiserweight division.
He turns into a fucking Gundam. He turns into a fucking Gundam. At least this boss's design is really cool.
Let's begin, shall we?
Why does that voice sound so familiar?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Is that the same voice actor who does Wolf O'Donnell and Star Fox? Is that why that sounds familiar? He sounds like Wolf O'Donnell from Star Fox.
Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one.
I don't know what to expect here. Well, you can see what's happening in this fight at least. That's already an improvement.
I do like toying with my prey. Can you fend off a
Fuck,
pack
were you
of
supposed to
wolves?
know what each one did?
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
It's as if there's a pack of him.
I still want to know why this character's voice is so familiar.
A stylish evasion, well done. Oh no! I couldn't avoid that one.
Oh, you can't fall off of this.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I do like toying with my prey.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
Oh no, apparently not.
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
May as well sit and watch this one. Really is just like raiding in World of Warcraft, chat. You die and you get to watch the whole fight forever. Nope, I'm dead.
Bear my biting wings! Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it is it that attack of him. A stylish evasion, well done. Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one.
I do like toying with my prey. Can you fend off?
Apparently I wasn't fast enough for that one.
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings!
We can't beat the fucking wolf heads fast enough. Is there any reason this needs to be that fucking tight on normal mode?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I got shit on Jafar and Aladdin. The universe is mine to command. Yeah, this dude ain't got shit on Jafar.
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Yeah, that window is needlessly tight on normal mode. That's really fucking stupid. It's asking for that much out of players on normal mode. I'd rather it just knock me off than give me the false hope that I'll actually survive.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I would rather it have just killed me outright.
I do like toying with my prey. Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Alright, I guess we have 2 we can do a week. Maybe. Because this is fucking stupid too.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
This sucks. This raid's fucking bad. It's bad.
Bear my biting wings! Let's begin, shall we?
Every one of these fights has been deeply unenjoyable. For a multitude of different reasons, but it's... I haven't enjoyed any one of these 4 fights. They've all been just fucking terrible. They all suck. They're all deeply unfun in every capacity.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one.
Fucking stupid. Suzuki, what do you want?
like toying with my prey.
Can't fucking tell which one's going where.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
God. How can a game with such a good story have such dog shit fucking combat mechanics? Like, how do you do so well with storytelling and do so poorly with gameplay?
Fly true.
Like such fucking miserable boss fights.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Kowski was a good storyteller, but as a shit was a shit person, it happens. You know, you're not wrong.
Not bad.
That's very fair, very fair and very valid. I stand corrected. That's how you can. Just because you're good at one thing doesn't mean you're good at the other. There's no reason, absolutely no reason that needs to be that tight on fucking normal mode.
Still you stand. How delightful. Power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword.
I can't read this at all. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is a fucking mess. This is a fucking mess.
They must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
I don't think I want the fucking armor set anymore, guys. I really don't care about it. I really don't care anymore. I'm really second guessing whether an undieable set is really fucking worth it. Really questioning if it's worth it.
Pack of wolves.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Try this!
Which one was first?
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I'm not fast enough. I can't fucking get past. I can't get around it fast enough. Come on, man. You gotta give me fucking time to react to the mechanics if you want me to fucking deal with them. God. Fucking dog shit. This shit sucks.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Cleave! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done. Oh no! They couldn't avoid that one. Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I do like
This
toying
sucks
with my
ass.
friends.
This is some of the worst fucking content I've ever played. This whole patch has had some of the worst combat content I have ever
Let's see if they
played.
can stay standing.
Story? Been great. Honestly, like a solid 9 out of 10 on all the story stuff. Combat content? Unredeemable dog shit. Unredeemable fucking dog shit combat content. It is some of the worst combat content they have ever designed. This has been unbelievably unfun of a patch. Want to go back to doing daily quests? and fucking side stories and gathering and crafting and shit. I won't fucking ever touch combat content in this game ever again after this shit.
The earth is mine to command.
This shit is horrid. What did I even fucking get hit by? I moved! Oh my god, this is fucking dog shit.
Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
This is frustratingly unfun. Frustratingly unfun is the only way I can describe this. Come on, man. I'm doing this shit right and I'm still fucking dying to it. It's not even fair. I go back to a time when I liked playing this game, because my god, their combat design makes me fucking hate this game.
Bear my biting wings! Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I can't tell anymore now at this point if all these fights are over-designed or over-tuned or both.
I wonder if you can
It
keep
is
up.
irredeemably unfun.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I don't think I want the fucking raid gear anymore, chat. We're gonna try and win a ring out of this if we fucking clear it, and I'm never doing it again. I don't think I even want to do anything combat related anymore in this game. I want to go back to having fun with it. I think we're gonna do like the story and that's it. I don't think we're gonna play any more Final Fantasy XIV. Which sucks because I fucking love this game. But this is incredibly unfun. There's nothing about the current patch content that I fucking like. I like the story, and that's it. And it's a damn shame that I hate literally everything
Toying with
else.
my prey.
How do you make content so unfun? Dude, this is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid. It's so punishingly tight for no fucking reason.
The earth is mine to command.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
Dude, it's needlessly fucking tight. You can't even fucking clear it fast enough.
Bear my biting wings!
This fight is bad. This fight's bad. This fight's just bad. This fight sucks. This fight is actively trash. This whole raid tier needs fucking huge nerfs. I feel like we're right back where we were in fucking Alexander, where they didn't fucking understand what the hell they were doing.
Let's begin, shall we?
We're right back with how the game felt during fucking Alexander, where everything felt so fucking tight. Everything was super overtuned. It feels like they've completely forgotten how to make encounters. It feels like they've completely forgotten how to make encounters. It feels just like Alexander did. And Alexander did not feel good, chat. Alexander was bad. Alexander almost killed the video game, it was so bad.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey. Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command! Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword. Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine!
Why? There's no reason for this shit. There's no fucking excuse for this shit.
Pack of wolves!
Yeah. If I had to describe this in two, if I get two adjectives to describe these fights, overtuned and overdesigned.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
I have not had this much lack of fun. This much I don't want to play the video game since Alexander was current raid tier.
Try this!
God, this has just been fucking miserable. Just miserable.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I'd say the only thing actually that was worse than Alexander was that the raid was bad and classes played like shit. The only better part about this is at least classes don't play like ass cheeks now. The only actual difference here, the classes aren't dog shit. Class design was also dog shit, which made Alexander technically worse. The class design is much better now, at least. Oh, God. Come on, man. No fucking time to react.
Pack of wolves! this.
The challenger's
Literally
down.
following right along.
Is
I
this the
still
end?
get hit. Come on, dude. What the fuck?
They're bracing for the storm with an ironclad defense.
This is fucking awful. I'm actually enjoying this fight more watching it from the fucking ground than actually trying to engage with the mechanics. I'm having more fun watching the fight like this than I am actively trying to play the video game. That's how bad this fight is.
You're mine.
So come on, man. I don't even have fucking time to react to the damn maneuver. You have to be ready to go for it before it even happens.
Pack of wolves.
You have to just know what he's gonna do next. I'm never doing this fight again. I'm never doing this fight again. This sucks. This whole fucking raid tier has been absolute unabashed dog shit. I have never had less fun playing the game's actual combat content than I have in Dawntrail. It's only been worse than the last expansion. This game just isn't fucking actually fun to play anymore. The story is great. I love doing the story. I don't enjoy playing it anymore. It's not fun.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Clean! I wonder if you can keep up.
It is it that attacketh him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey. Can you fend off a pack of wolves? My truth!
Yeah, come on, get off me.
The earth is mine to command.
Not right now. Mizuki, not right now. Come on, get down.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Not right now. How goes the gaming? It sucks, Vilafar. It's irredeemable dog shit. I have never disliked playing the game more than I do right now. I absolutely and unapologetically hate everything about all of these fights in the game right now. They all suck. None of the combat in this patch has been fun. Suzuki the cat, get off. You have never wanted to cuddle, and now all of a sudden now you've decided you need to lay on me. Come on. It's already hard enough to play this. Come on, get up.
Bear my biting wings.
Yeah, no, it sucks, Vilafar. It's bad. Everything about this has been incredibly unfun. I have very few times ever been as miserable as I have been doing this raid here. It sucks irredeemable ass. I think it would actually be more enjoyable to put a fucking Hoover vacuum hose up my own ass and suck all my insides out than it would be to keep playing this. It is that unfun.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? Put the Colossus to the sword.
Apparently that was wrong. I was not standing under it, but apparently that was wrong. Get down. Fucking so goddamn stupid. This is so goddamn fucking stupid. BT Frog, welcome in. You have caught me at my worst. This is not my greatest face, that's for sure. Well, welcome in. I'm glad you found the stream.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
wolves!
Fucking do, man. What do you want me to fucking do? Thanks, Little Moon Beast.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this
If there's
around?
one trait I have, it is that I am needlessly fucking stubborn. I am needlessly stubborn.
Try this!
This was after an hour spent on the last fight. And I can honestly, in an hour, I learned nothing. I know nothing better about how to actually do that fight's mechanics than I did before I did it. I don't know how many people in chat have played World of Warcraft before. These fights feel like when WoW was still in the arms race with add-ons.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
That's what this all feels like, where everything is like, you have to just know, or you have to know before it even fucking occurs. They are the pinnacle of what is bad about game design nowadays. It takes mechanics that should be in, you know, Savage mode, Ultimate mode, and decides we're gonna put these in normal mode. Okay, so all the casual players stop playing the game? It's bad. It's bafflingly bad. It's like they learned a bunch of shit through Stormblood and Shadowbringers about what made encounter design incredible and well designed and well put together, and then in Endwalker and Dawntrail, they just completely forgot how to do it. Like, the encounter team has, in my opinion, failed miserably for the last 2 expansions, and has just made the game incredibly unfun to play. I love this game. I love the story. I think the classes are great. I think the characters are great. I just think its encounter design in recent years has been unabashedly bullshit. And just incredibly unfun. If I wanted to stick my dick and balls in a vice, I'd go play Dark Souls. I'm playing an MMO. It's not supposed to be punishingly difficult unless I'm doing fucking the hardest version of the content. This is normal mode. This is fucking normal mode. And it's unredeemably unforgiving. The encounter team is doing a really good job of making me hate a game I otherwise really, really adore. And that sucks. It should not be hella hard. It's entry-level content. That's absolutely a fucking straw man. It should not be hella hard. It's entry-level content. What should be hella hard is Savage, is Ultimate, is Extreme. It's not something. Entry-level normal mode content is supposed to be entry-level to the content. It's not supposed to be punishingly difficult. That is a fundamental misunderstanding of encounter design. Being level 100 doesn't work in an MMO like it does in a traditional RPG. It is not the same equation. It is entry level to end game content. That is how it works. Leveling up and end game content are not the same thing. They are mutually exclusive. They are not the same thing. Just because you got to level 100, that's one part of the game. Then there's a whole different part of the game when you get to endgame. That's how MMOs have always worked. That is a fundamental misunderstanding of encounter design.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
This feels like in Heaven's Ward when they designed the encounters and fundamentally misunderstood what they were doing with it. And from Heaven's Ward forward, they changed how they did encounter design. Normal mode was not designed to be punishingly difficult. That was where you encountered the storytelling of the raid encounters. Savage was where it was hard.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yeah, if there's difficulty levels and you make the easiest version incredibly punishing and difficult, that's bad design. It's just bad design. There's no question to have there. It's objectively bad design.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Something I won't tolerate is straw manning. I hate straw manning.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
If we don't clear this in this instance, I'm not finishing it. I won't finish this raid tier till it's either outgeared and it's made easier or they nerf it. It's way overtuned. It's too punishing. It's bad. It's not good. I know I've experienced them making better fights than these. I know they can do it. These are bad. These are some of the worst. This entire patch has been some of the worst fight encounters they have ever made. Get good. PT Frog, you can send them a ban request. If I find it, I'll read it. You said the wrong fucking thing. You can send in a ban request. And those people are wrong. Those people are going to actively do what World of Warcraft did by asking for that, is they're going to push all the casual players off the game. Because they're not going to touch the combat content anymore, and because the combat content's required for story, people aren't going to finish the story anymore. It's what's going to happen. It's what happened to World of Warcraft. People think what killed WoW, or what almost killed WoW, was the whole big Blizzard scandal. Most World of Warcraft players didn't give a rat's ass about that happening. It was because the game was bad. What I'm saying is it shouldn't take hours to complete anyway. Normal mode should not take hours to complete. It shouldn't have tens of wipes to complete an encounter on normal mode. That's not what normal mode is. If people think that's what normal mode is, that's a fundamental misunderstanding of what progression looks like. It's also a fundamental misunderstanding of where the average skill of players is at the entry level of content. That's completely misunderstanding where people stand as players. If the entire community really genuinely thinks that the average player sits at like a 70th percentile, they need to realize 90% of players sit at a 20th percentile. The game needs to be made for the lowest common denominator at the entry level position. That's what I'm getting at. This is not made for that denomination.
Bear my biting wings.
That, and like, if you can't sit and understand and comprehend that going from the game being, oh, you can reasonably clear this and like readable, the fight's readable, it's understandable, you'll make it through the encounter within the first wipe or two, and now it's going from, you know, something that takes 10, 15 minutes to 45, 60 minutes isn't an egregious amount of increase. I don't know what we're talking about then. I'm sorry, I don't understand what we're talking about if that's what we can't comprehend here, the difference there. It's a 4 times increase to strength length. Like, fights don't need to be that long on normal. That's arbitrarily by just needlessly increasing the difficulty to For what reason? Why are we increasing the length of these fights? For entry level to endgame, what's the point? Yeah, the solution to something between is another difficulty level. If there needs to be another degree there, put another difficulty. That's what WoW did. WoW saw that and went, huh, we need another difficulty. So now we have 4 raid difficulties. Raids aren't required for stories, optional content. I don't think you're understanding my point here. I don't think you're getting my point. Week 1 didn't matter in any other raid tier for the last 3 expansions. Literally didn't matter in the last 3 expansions at all. My point is, it's normal difficulty, not savage difficulty. That's what I'm getting at. Normals doesn't need to be hard. It never needed to be hard. There's no reason for this to be more difficult. If you want more difficult already existed. Savage is right there. Extreme is right there. But making fucking normal harder for the sake of people who didn't want to do Savage, just wanted harder content, I don't think that's the smart move. I think that's a fundamentally bad idea. I think that's catering to a vocal minority. I think that's bad design. I think that's turning the game in a direction that is extremely unhealthy. I watched it literally break WoW down to where it pushed away 90% of its player base over several years when Blizzard started doing it. I watched it happen. I know what I'm talking about.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
It's very much a people think they want it to be harder, and then they wonder, where the fuck did everybody go? No one's around anymore.
The challenger's down.
Because the people that didn't like it left. And there isn't anybody left to play the game anymore. That's what'll happen. Right. If you want harder, do the harder thing. Don't make the thing that wasn't hard harder. Especially when the harder thing already exists. If you want to progress a fight and sit and learn it and have to sit and throw your head against it for hours on end, that's what the harder Savage difficulty's for. That's not what normal mode should be. I fundamentally disagree that that's what normal mode should be. Normal mode should be the introduction to the content. Making the introduction of the content the same caliber of progression path like the Savages is not going to make people better raiders. It's going to filter more people out of it. I love to use Dark Souls and such as an example because there's bosses that are considered filters. And it's usually the second or third boss. You look at progression achievements for it. People will sit and they'll get first or second boss down. But you'll go from the first and second boss having, 70% clear rates to the third boss has a 20% clear rate. Because that's where people fall off on it. Because they're like, oh, this is not what I wanted. This is not the game I expected. And then you end up with less and less player base the deeper in the game you get. You can't do that in an MMO. If you gate off your end game content to be the entry level is several steps above the floor players are starting an end game at, they're not going to try and climb that step. They're just going to go, I don't want to do this. That's not healthy for keeping your game alive. I'm sorry, that's not how MMOs work. Hard content needs to be at the end of endgame for the people that want it. Because if you make all of the endgame difficult, there ain't going to be anybody in the endgame.
You're mine.
It's just how it works.
Pack of wolves.
I've been in the MMO space for 15 goddamn years. I've watched it rip and destroy numerous games and make it where some games don't recover from it. It's a cycle that has never been broken. Every game ends up going through it. Difficulty isn't a universal problem. Treating it as the thing that has to happen universally isn't the way to go. Exactly. Or use for universal positive. Precisely. That's exactly it. No, you're right. Maybe that's hyperbole. This one fight won't. But the slope it causes where things continuously get to the point where this is now the new floor is going to cause problems. It's going to push people away. I am already at the point where the new 4-man dungeon, the new regular, normal, new trial, and all 4 of these, I don't want to touch. I won't be playing more of this patch. Because it's not fun. That should be seen as a net negative by developers. Because what else is there in endgame to do? Not a whole fucking lot. There's what? Frontline? Crystalline Conflict? Okay, cool. We don't have new dailies yet. We barely have any gathering crafting content yet. When the combat content is the main basis of your endgame, that's got to actually keep people engaged. If it doesn't, and it's pushing people away from it, that should be seen as a net negative. Like, that's the point I'm trying to get across. Yeah, playing for a long time isn't strictly a bad thing at all. There being more to the game than just, oh, it's challenging and difficult and that's what's to overcome. There needs to be something more than that. That's not the end-all be-all of a video game. But I don't know how hard it is to say that entry-level content shouldn't take this long to get through. A fight that all I'm asking for is mechanics that are readable, mechanics that are understandable, not getting corpse dragged by people that are actually figuring it out. This was not a fun fight, and I don't ever want to do it again. That's fine. My point is not everyone is having fun. I don't really give a shit that other people are having fun. My point is I'm not having fun. Therefore, I'm not going to have good remarks on what I feel about it.
Victory goes to the challenger.
My point is I'm not having fun. I would like to also have fun. My fun should not come at the expense of everyone else being allowed to have fun. That's not fair. That makes me feel left behind as a player, and I'm sure there are other people that feel like me. I'm sure I'm not alone.
It's all over. Until next time.
Play something else? That's the idea. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'd love to play anything else that I would actually have fun doing. RP guy, do you have anything else better to do? God, at least we can get this done so I fucking never have to do it again. I would love to have fights and mechanics that I actually enjoy playing again. I don't enjoy anything this game is doing recently. You really did it. You really did it. You're amazing. You know that? Yeah, cool. So disengaged with the story now at this point. You're simply too strong for me. I gave my word and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting. With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know. That's a great question. Let's avenge the brute bomber together. The President sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment. As good as killed my friend. I ought to despise him, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continued to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. You fool, you can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death, and there are still people who care for you, even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Eutropia's been fighting alone to try and save you. What? She vanished without a word after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. I searched and I searched, but could find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Andy. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting. Let me make it crystal clear, you've been using the debt to your president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth, and in doing so, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Eutropia went after Andy for his soul. Thought it was the only way she could be with you, who could see no life outside the Arcadian. I have no words. Same, brother. Same. I read about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear, and that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The President has done enough harm. I will help you to stop him. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Retsara. Let's continue talking at my gym. Eutropia and Uni are there, and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. I appreciate it, Luna. I really wanted to go into this and enjoyed it. I went in with an open mind, like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll like this more than I liked the dungeon and the trial. And I really didn't. I love the story. I think the story is really good. It's the whole reason I wanted to do it in the first place, because the story is good. I wish any other part of it was otherwise. What? What do you want? I'm busy. You gotta wait. Zuki the cat, what do you want? What? What? I know, I want to stop playing this too, but I gotta finish the last quest part here. The kitties! Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. I'd be glad to. Nauni has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. How does that work with Bakote having cats for pets? She must be upstairs with Eutrope. I'll go and see how they are. May I come too? Of course, you and Eutrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. We have a situation. The Uni and Trope are gone. What? Uni wouldn't take Eutropia outside in her current state, and the terminal is left in the bed. Something's happened to them. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Someone's hacked the TV. Oh shit. It's Vince McMahon. Andy, the unenhanced warrior. For your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Acadia, you have my utmost esteem. Humans keeping chimps as pets? I guess that could make sense. I could see that. Boy, it is Vince McMahon. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as safeguard against further deviations, I've taken Eutropia and the Uni into my care. After some coaxing, Madame divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. It just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it's called. What do you want from us? The most Vince thing they could have written, right? Two simple things. Andy must continue fighting at the Arcadian, and you must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champion, Andy, our soul repository will be at your disposal. I will even disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. Dun dun dun. The President was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Eutropia and the Uni will come to harm. Seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Andy. It's a lot of pressure. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of pressure. Sorry to make you bear such a heavy burden. As your second, I'll do my best to bear it with you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. Kitty. What? I think the President would stoop so low as to abduct Eutropia, convalescing as she is, and Naomi, a helpless child. We must do all in our power to get them back. When we have, we must stop him once and for all. Deep down, I know that's also what Hector would have wanted. Boom. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as we do what the President says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now head to the campaign to become Grand Champion. I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you train to own your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it you're ready for the next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me when there's time for heavyweight matches to begin. We'll see what happens. Take these ones. Oh, I love the story for this. I've hated every single one of these fights. That was miserable. That was absolutely miserable. Story was great though. Love the story. I'm excited to see what happens next.